What's good, YouTube? It's your boy SHVUNMVlIK back with another video, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all a story. It's story time, so get your popcorn, get your vegan nachos, get your vegan hot dogs, and sit down and get ready for this one. Today I'm gonna be talking about the time I went skydiving. So, you know, I was going through a rough time last year, like mid last year, like August to November-ish, and I really was just trying to like change my life. I really wanted to do something because I noticed I started becoming really complacent with like society and the different things, and all of my dreams was just kind of like passing me by. I wasn't following them. They were still there. I knew they were still there, but I wasn't chasing after them at all. And I always been wanting to chase after my dreams. If you know me, you know I always, whatever I wanted to do, I always put effort to go and do it. But I hadn't been doing that, and I think it had something to do with the fact that, you know, I started working. In case y'all don't know, I'm a software developer. I started doing the work thing and just kind of fell into the complacency of that job life, the 9-to-5 type of job life, where you get up, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, get up, go to work, do it all over again the next day. And I was ready to just change my life and get back on my path, because I know that's not what I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life. I love the job that I'm at, I love what I do, but that's not what I'm doing the rest of my life. So I decided I wanted to do something that I always wanted to do, and that's skydiving, because I've always been somebody to take risks. I love taking risks. And the thing about skydiving is you have like a 99.95% chance of living, but a lot of people are scared to do it, just for the simple fact you're jumping out of a plane, and the only way you live is if that parachute works. There's a backup parachute, but if that one don't work, then you kind of just messed up. But there are actually 3 ways that they'll save you in an incident, if an incident occurs. So if you jump out of a plane and the person you attached to pulls the string and they look at you like, what just happened? You probably should get scared at that point, but they might try to pull the extra parachute. If that one for some reason doesn't work, you usually jump in a group of about 10. There was about 10 of us that day, and somebody else will fly down, hook you on, and pull you. So you have a very low chance of dying. So if you're thinking about it, definitely go do that. It's something you definitely want to try. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. I'm definitely going back. So if you want to go back, hit me up. We can go together. But back to the story. So I got together with one of my homies. I called him up. I was like, yo, you want to go skydiving? He said, I'm down. We booked it before we could change our mind. We booked it. And it's a place outside of Chicago. It's called Chicago Skydiving Center, but it's actually in Indiana. But they closed. They like right on the border, so it's the same thing. So we get up the morning of. I go pick up my homie. I'm like, you ready to do this? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. We both excited about it, but kind of low-key nervous, but we don't talk about the nervousness the whole time we going. We like, you know, ain't no point in talking about it, because we gonna do it. We already signed up for it. The more you talk about it, the more you're gonna be scared, and that's just a life lesson, y'all. If you want to do something, just go do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. So we drove there. We had regular conversation talking about life and whatnot. We get there. We sign our names. We already signed the waivers that say if you die, it's not on us. And we like, okay, we signed that. I didn't even look at the waivers when I signed them, to be honest with you, because if you look at them, you're probably gonna get scared and you might punk out. So never even looked at those. We both drove out there. Like I said, we had regular conversations, just talking about life and whatnot. And we get there. We go up there. We sign in. They give us our glasses, like the little plastic piece that go over your face. We get suited up and everything. They give us the brief course. They say, basically, it's very short. They tell you like a minute. It's kind of crazy. You'd think it'd be like a long lesson, what you got to do, but it's actually very short. You go up there right before you get ready to go on the plane. The person that you're going to be jumping with, they tell you what to do. And basically they tell you this. What we're going to do is we're going to get in the plane. You sit in front of me. I'm going to sit right behind you. When they get on the plane, when we get on the plane, they're gonna take their buckle and connect to you as we're going up in the sky. They connect their buckles to you to make sure everything is good and that you're gonna stay attached to them. So they're telling you that. That's the first step. The second step they tell you is once we're attached, I'm gonna let you know you're good, we're attached, you can relax, and they're gonna loosen it up for a second. The next step they tell you is that to hold on. When you're doing that, when you're up there, all you have to do is hold on. Just hold on to the straps until they tell you you don't have to hold on to the straps anymore. And the reason they tell you that is just so that as you're falling, it's more so aerodynamic type of thing. So when you're falling straight and you're not doing any turns because your hands are all out. They let you know you can bring your hands out. For me, when I actually got up there, we jumped out. Oh, and sorry, let me get to the next step first and I'll tell you this. So when we got up there, the next step they tell you is that we're gonna sit on the plane. I'm gonna hang your legs out first, and that's the part when you first think about it. I didn't think about it till I got up there. As we were going up in the plane, it's just like a regular airplane ride to me. And then I get up there, and we move towards the door, and my legs are just like dangling off. It's just like, okay, now this is real. You actually about to jump out of a plane. And the moment before you jump out, it's just like you have so much fear in your body and in your mind. And then you jump. And for like 2 seconds, you feel like you're falling. They pat your arms. I didn't feel it when they pat my arms like 3 times, so he ended up pulling my arm out. But you let your arms out and you're flying. And it's just like in your head, you like, I'm literally flying right now. Like you're literally flying. You feel like a bird. You're literally just flying in the air. And then that really just teaches you something. It's something that sticks in your mind forever. When you think about it, whenever you're going through a problem or some hard situation, you think about it and you tell yourself you jumped out of a plane. But it also tells you that what you have been fearing this whole time was only in your head. Fear is only in your head. And whatever you want to do, just go and do it, because the fear isn't real. The fear is something that our brain does to keep us safe. It feels like it's keeping us safe, but most of the time it's actually not keeping us. It's keeping us safe usually, but being safe, you don't get to fulfill your potential. So being safe ain't always the way to go. So you jump out the plane, and yeah, when we jumped out the plane, man, he hit me on my arm a couple times, and finally I pulled my arms out. I was flying. He pulled the string. And when he pulls the string, that's the worst thing ever if you're a guy, I'm telling you. So the harness, it pulls up and it just like jocks like your whole like down there area. It just jocks everything up. You go up like a couple feet and then you start floating. And then you just start looking around at the earth and you like, I'm cruising, like I'm chilling. And now you always want to live in the skies from that point on. But you know, if y'all got any questions, feel free to hit me in the comments, message me, do what you gotta do. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, my other page with my boy Tyler. We got a joint page that we're gonna be doing a lot of videos, pranks, and all that on. So definitely go follow that page, link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this. But nonetheless, let's get to the video.
Awesome job. Hey man, how was that?
That was amazing.
Dude, you rocked that out, brother.
Thanks,
Hey,
you too.
thanks for joining us, Skydiving Windy City. Welcome to the skies.
Appreciate it.